Everybody, this is herculespetix, founder, curator, docent, and gift shop employee of the herculespetix Academy of Comic Book Studies. Today, we're going to continue our look at the Doug Munch, Kelley Jones run of Batman. We're up to number 518 and 519. These are from early 95. Let's crack them open. Really nice, but strange Kelley Jones cover. I don't know what's quite going on here. Batman is just like, it makes him look like he's a little person. And all these guys are surrounding him. I don't know, very odd, but very well drawn. So we have the same creative team as last time. And once again, we get one of these little introductory panels. Sets the mood. This is Black Mask, the spidered face. Black Mask is this villain. I don't know if he already existed before here. I think he did. And his whole thing is this whole like Joseph Campbell type thing. He almost spouts like stuff like from a Joseph Campbell book, like how masks make you stronger and you must kill off your old self with a mask and you're born anew and it gives you power because it hides your true self or something, shit like that. Look at this weird little inking effect or shading technique here. It seems very 70s. That's just a great face there for Black Mask. And he's spouting off about his philosophy and he talks about how he's in charge. His gang is called the False Face Society of Gotham. We see the museum, and a security guard's kind of spooked by the new exhibit showing all these rare masks throughout history. Two of the masks are actually, there's people inside of them. There's the False Face Society members in it, and they kill the cop. And they rob all the masks from the museum. I like this dark coloring here, Adrian Roy. This is pretty impressive. So now we see who Black Mask is talking to. I mean, I just love this, whatever. I guess it's almost like a spread, but it's just one page. And Black Mask is talking to this mannequin. He calls her Circe. And I just love this design of all these masks, crazy tribal masks in the background. The way Adrian Roy colors them all differently and very designy. We find out that under Black Mask's mask, this is what he looks like. I guess, I'm sorry, I just answered my own question. Black Mask has appeared before. Here's a flashback to when he fought Batman last. And I guess, while fighting Batman, he ended up getting burned in a fire. So his face is horribly scarred. And I guess the contours of his mask have seared into his face. Pretty ugly. It looks so different here, though. Kelley Jones is not very, I love his art so much, but he's not consistent. Some characters will look completely different a couple panels, away. Once again, really nice colors here. Unfortunately, this is Adrian Roy's last issue. I like that, though. That's interesting. So then we're introduced to this new guy. This guy who wants to join the False Face Society. His name is Black Spider. And this might be Black Spider's first appearance, though I don't know. I'm not a longtime Batman reader. His real name is Johnny LaMonica. This pretty boy kind of prides himself on his pretty face. I don't know if he prides himself on his ridiculous haircut, though. It's just the craziest pompadour. And strangely enough, when he puts on a skin-tight mask, you don't see the pompadour at all. So, Black Mask is threatening him. He's like, what makes What makes you think that you can join the False Face Society? You got to prove your bones. Make your bones, as they say in mafia movies. So he's got to prove himself. And basically, he's got a bone to pick with Bruce Wayne. Black Mask does. I guess Black Mask's father knew Bruce Wayne's father, and maybe was always compared to him or whatever. He's got a grudge. So he wants Johnny LaMonica to go to Bruce Wayne's party. There's going to be a big swank party at Wayne Mansion, and kill one of the guests. Don't kill Bruce Wayne, because Black Mask wants him to suffer. Kind of a weird plan for a supervillain to have. He literally just says, pick anyone you want. Just someone at the party's got to die. So now we see Bruce Wayne getting ready for the party. Like I said last time, Alfred's out of the picture. So Bruce Wayne, I guess Alfred planned this party before he left. And Bruce doesn't really even know who's coming to this party. Look at strange, his nipples. Very, I don't know, very cartoony ovals. I thought this was kind of a cute touch. His costume that Alfred bought him is like a Joker, a classic Joker. So, of course, people show up at the party. He doesn't know anyone. Because, he's not good at being Bruce Wayne. He's good at being Batman. Bruce Wayne is just his mask. So he usually has Alfred there to whisper in his ear or to make a little list for him. So he's just got to fumble through the night. Meanwhile, we see Harvey Bullock being released from the hospital, picked up by Hardbach. Well, his name's Bach, but his nickname's Hardback. So it gives Kelley Jones an excuse back at the party to just draw all these kooky characters. Masquerade ballers. And then this one woman comes up, recognizes Bruce under his Joker mask, and it turns out it's that Madeline Corbett again, who was in last video. She was the one who kind of stayed late at Bruce's party and really wanted to hook up with him. Once again, Bruce kind of is just like, sorry, I don't got time for you. Bruce Wayne is asexual. Someone's dressed as Batman in the background there. And so Black Spider shows up. Already has a mask. Once again, just beautiful drawings of buildings. It's beautiful old architecture. So Harvey comes back to the station, cutting away to Harvey Bullock's situation. And it's late at night, so there's not many cops there. They're all out on the beat or they're home sleeping. And he's a little bummed. He's like, I thought, everyone would give me a welcome home, whatever. And now we cut away to Commissioner Gordon, who's talking to Mayor Kroll. And it sounds like Mayor Kroll's not a very good mayor. I think he's kind of a shitty mayor. He's pressuring Gordon to call in the Batman more because there's just all these crimes going on. It makes him look bad. He's up for election. There's a strong contender who's wants to be mayor. So he really feels pressured to pressure Gordon. And Gordon now is anti-Batman ever since the events of Azrael, Batman's successor, who turned out to be a psycho. So now Commissioner doesn't trust Batman, doesn't want to, use him anymore. Kroll basically kind of threatens him. He says, we might need a new commissioner. And as he's leaving, his estranged wife, Sarah, is meeting with the mayor. As he's leaving, she's coming into the office. So back to the Harvey Bullock story. He's like, what happened to my desk? Harvey Bullock, if you don't know him, he's notorious. He's a slob. He's notorious for having this desk that is just like 3-month-old pizza slices, and he's just disgusting. And his partner, Hardback, is the opposite. He's very fussy. They're like the odd couple. It's like Felix and Oscar. So I guess all of his crap that was on his desk is on this net over his head. And Hardback pulls this string and it all dumps on Harvey's head. It seems like someone who just got out of the hospital with a brain injury, an injury to the head. Might not be a smart idea. There's like half-eaten donuts and coffee cups and shit. It's still a really good drawing, though. So, for once, there's a little humor in Batman. And it turns out that was just a prelude to everyone jumping out and saying, surprise. So, Harvey's all happy. He's like, that's what I kind of welcome I expected, but not from James Gordon. James Gordon's pissed off after talking to the mayor. I'm really restraining myself, guys. But almost every panel, I just want to go, oh, look at that. It's beautiful. It's amazing. It's like early P. Craig Russell. It's just beautiful shit. And so back at the Bruce Wayne's ball, Black Spider makes his move. Bruce Wayne, of course, can't tip his hand that he's Batman, so he pretends to stumble into the target of Black Spider, this rich guy dressed as a matador. I like how there's a guy with a Richard Nixon mask. It almost looks like an underground comic. So it makes Black Spider misses his target because Bruce pushed him, and he jumps out the window. Nice panel there. Man, look at this page, these two pages here. Everything, the colors, just the panel layouts. This is just gorgeous stuff. And Bruce changes into Batman, chases a Black Spider out into the forest. Look at this beautiful panel there. This is like Bernie Wrightson. Another amazing panel with Batman's cape. And he jumps on top of Black Spider and they start to tussle. Johnny Mnemonic has some very cliched, tough guy banter. Time to taste some bat sushi, so let's slice and dice. Black Spider gets a few good licks in. But, yeah, he's outclassed by Batman. Man, I love this right here. Just this black and white, almost like negative exposure. Because all of a sudden, sorry, I should have mentioned, all of a sudden a cop car drives by with the headlights, blinding Batman, which gives Black Spider a chance to escape. This, even without this, look at this beautiful panel, this total great, like, you know, Wrightson 70s foliage, and this kind of making a nice arch over Batman. That's very P. Craig Russell, too. Gorgeous stuff. And now we see Johnny Mnemonic, and not talking to the Black Mask. He's talking to this guy called the Turk. I think the Turk is also known as Ottoman. Oh, sorry, guys. I just had to point out this panel, too. It's amazing. Almost silhouette. No backgrounds. It's a nice tattoo right there. And it turns out that he's a double agent. Turk wants to take down Black Mask. And Black Spider has been infiltrating the False Face Society so he can take him out. God, I love these coming attraction panels. It's just such a, I don't know, just cool little touch to every issue. Okay, number 519. This is this cover, though, is like, it's so weird how much I love Kelley Jones, even though he has so many obvious faults. Anatomically, for example, look at this insane thing going on in his shoulder. That's not even a human being. No human being has ever had shoulders like that, even if they worked out if they did like 1,000,000 push-ups a day. He's got no neck. And then also, look at Batman's got these egg sacs, it looks like. I guess that's supposed to be his pecs. Or, I don't know, his abs. It's just ridiculous. That totally looks like a bunch of bulbous egg sacs on him. And yet, when you look at it overall, it looks great to me. So I guess he's just Kelley Jones is a cartoonist. Lots of exaggeration. But sometimes when you actually look at the art, you're like, what the hell is that? Oh, another great introductory little set the mood panel. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but we've gone to slick paper now. So from now on, it's going to be slick paper, which really shows off the colors more. Unfortunately, Adrian Roy's gone. We now have Greg Wright as the regular colorist. I kind of like Greg Wright. I remember him in the 90s, did lots of Eric Larson stuff. Very bright primary colors usually. But these aren't as good as Adrian Roy. Once again, look at Black Mask. Look at this. What the hell? So this is Black Spider, Web of Scars. And we start off with Johnny LaMonica. Face as pretty as mine, it's a crying shame to cover it up. And he's still talking to the Turk. Look at some of these faces here. Just in shadow. Really well drawn. Even though his haircut is still just ludicrous. Such a stupid haircut. Oh my God. Oh, here's some great dialogue. I laughed out loud at this one. He says, how are you going to kill Black Mask? Oh, I got my ways. 2 of them. Quiet and loud. Gush and boom. Because he's got a knife and a gun. And gush and boom. Oh my God, guys, look at this page. Batman's lurking in the Bat Cave. Trying to figure out what's going on. All these panels are amazing. You can so see the Michael Golden and Kelley Jones there. I didn't mention that last time. There's a lot of Michael Golden and Kelley Jones. And that's a good thing. And then just a completely stylized Batman that keeps ridiculous. He would be able to move. But it looks cool as hell. Part of me likes some of the pages with the slick paper. Part of me doesn't. There's something that's... I think maybe the colorist is trying to get used to it. Maybe it'll improve. But some of it's a little too... It just doesn't look as good as the past 3 issues. So once again, Commissioner Gordon's talking to the mayor. And the mayor's basically saying, yeah, you got to step down as commissioner. And we see that the woman running for mayor, the one who's making Mayor Kroll so worried. And look, guys, we get another cameo from this puppeteer guy with a Batman puppet. I just love that idea that I don't know how many issues, but here you're going to see this in every issue. He just sneaks in this kind of inside joke. I love it. It's kind of like a Will Eisner thing. So here's some weird faces on this page. And I like Commissioner Gordon with his double chin. Because I guess he's shoving his face down into his neck because he's so shocked that he's getting fired. And you guys are probably wondering, who's this guy? That's supposed to be Mayor Kroll. Like, what the hell? Just a different shade, just a different lighting source. And all of a sudden, Mayor Kroll looks like the Thing from Under the Stairs or something. Just like some total mutated creep. Just weird. So odd that Kelley Jones sometimes just does stuff like that. So, Commissioner Gordon makes his way back to the police station, and Sarah's sitting at his desk. She's the new commissioner. And he's pissed off. He's like, oh, man, you are just really sticking the knife in, you and the mayor. Not only am I being demoted, but my estranged wife is now, he gave the position to you. And she's trying to be mature about it and just say, Jim, that's the way it is. Once again, see how she's drawn throughout this? All of a sudden, she looks like a snake lady. She looks like Princess Python or something. This is really weird. So I guess the shtick is here. Like I said, I haven't read all the Batmans, but I guess, Commissioner Gordon has always stood up for Batman. Part of the reason why he's estranged from his wife is because they'd always argue about, she did not like Batman. She did not like, Commissioner Gordon palling around with a vigilante and relying on him. And now it's, strangely enough, their positions have switched, because she got the job because she told the mayor, yes, I will bring Batman in on our, struggle against crime. And James refused because he doesn't trust Batman anymore. So kind of an interesting little dramatic turn of events, I guess. Commissioner Gordon's so mad when he leaves, he slams the door, breaks the glass. And now we see Batman casing this joint. This guy, he's waiting for this guy who's friends with Johnny LaMonica, the Black Spider. Look at that. Looks like a fucking gargoyle demon. This is, remember guys, this is the 90s. I don't know if Batman ever did this again, but he has a bungee cord wrapped around his ankle. And he bungees down to this guy's name's Frankie. And, lifts him up into the air. Look how terrifying he looks. And he basically tells Frankie, he says, where's Johnny? Well, I guess he's not lifting him into the air. He's just bungeed down to say hi. So goofy. And he spills the beans. Tells him the whole setup. He says, nope, he's working for the Turk. And he's trying to take down Black Mask. He's he's a double agent. He's doing the old Bela Lugosi Dracula cape thing here, but it still looks cool. Even though in real life you'd be like, that is such a dumb pose, Next we see these two beat cops, and they're talking about how, I guess there's this perp who, he's so scary and tough. None of the cops want to serve the warrant on him. His name's Tommy Mangles. And these guys are talking about it. Of course, they're like, well, I got other things to do. I can't get Tommy Mangles. And basically, everyone's afraid of him. All these cops are afraid. Commissioner Gordon comes up upon them and basically says, when I was commissioner 10 minutes ago, I would have busted you guys. But now I got bigger fish to fry. Now we see Batman. He goes to visit the Turk. And this is so goofy, Batman, the terrifying creature of the night. He does that when someone's in the shower. I don't even know if this works anymore, but if you flush the toilet, it makes the shower water get cold. It's just weird Batman doing that. It's like playing a little prank. He's going to probably go into the next room and short sheet his bed. That's like, looks like those Batman vampire comics. Red Rain, the prestige format Batmans. He just looks really just disturbed there. And disturbing. So Black Spider goes to the False Face Society headquarters. And one of the members there, Johnny stabs him. Kills him. So it looks like he's finally making his move and he's going to take down Black Mask. Meanwhile, we see Commissioner Gordon go into the bar where he knows Tommy Mangles has been hanging out and bragging about how the cops won't stop him. He looks like a big gorilla. And Commissioner Gordon, as he's reading him his rights, he's already taking off his jacket and rolling up his sleeves because he knows that Tommy Mangles is just a brutal, brutal man. God, look at this musculature. It's just insane. And Commissioner Gordon kicks his ass. This is such a great moment for Gordon. I like how Gordon just looks like a middle-aged grandpa or an elderly grandpa, and he's just like this total kick-ass guy. The whole time he's reading him his rights, too, as he's beating the shit out of him. So now Batman has showed up at the False Face Society. He sees that dead member that Black Spider killed. And he finds more guys. So I guess Black Spider is just stabbing everyone he sees. That's his gush method. Maybe later on we'll see his boom method. Oh, God, these panels, amazing. And Batman finds a member who's still alive because he needs a mouth, he says, to tell him where Black Mask is. He says he's down in the basement. Black Spider's already down there, about to shoot him. He's ranting to Cersei. It sounds like Black Mask has some daddy issues. I think his mask is carved from his father's coffin. Because he celebrates his father dying. Man, guys, I was just reading this like an hour ago. This panel takes my breath away. This is so P. Craig Russell here. Just the elegance of it. It's just, oh my God. I wouldn't even guess that's Kelley Jones. It almost looks like some European artist. What's that guy's name? I can't remember his name right now. He draws those architecture graphic novels and serials in heavy metal about strange cities and their architecture. Is that Benoit and Peters? I can't remember. But whatever. Needless to say, I love this panel. And that's a damn good panel, too. So Batman throws his batarang. It hits Black Spider's gun, causing him to miss Black Mask. But the bullet hits Cersei, the mannequin. And, of course, Black Mask is a nut. So he's like, Cersei, my love. And Batman starts beating the shit out of Black Spider. And Black Mask breaks this mirror. And as he does, he says, Father, I hate you. And behind the mirror is this escape passage into the sewers. I love this right here. This is, I wouldn't even guess this is Kelley Jones either. This amazing, this looks once again like, I don't know, some French cartoonist from heavy metal. It could be Mobius or something. So Batman, it looks like he's beating the shit out of Black Spider, but Black Spider gets away. He runs to that mirror. And I didn't quite get this here, but I guess there is still a lot of the window left. So when he dives through, I guess he miscalculates. And he says, my face. So I guess some of that glass, shreds his face. This is a great panel right here. Batman, he's thinking this whole time, Azrael would have let these guys kill each other, but that's not my thing. Basically, Batman's philosophy, he doesn't want anyone to ever be killed again, which is a little unrealistic. And so, of course, the reason why is because he remembers his origin when his parents were killed. But I just love this with this graphic element. And Batman kicks the Black Spider with the shards of glass in his face already. So, God, that's pretty brutal. And then he goes chasing after Black Mask. But I think he gives up the chase. He realizes that he's gone. I'll have to find him another time. There we see Cersei with her face blown off, her fake face. Commissioner Gordon drags Tommy Mangles into the police station, right into Sarah's office, the new commissioner. And after he throws down Tommy Mangles, he throws down his badge, and he says, I quit. He actually says, you could take my new position and stuff it. That's strong words for Commissioner Gordon. Got another just a lovely page. This is everything about this page I love. So he quits. Now we cut away to Blackgate Prison. And this guard is taunting LaMonica, who's now, in jail. He says, for such a pretty boy, LaMonica, you lost face in a big way. When those bandages come off, you're going to have a web of scars. So many scars, you'll need a mask. Pretty boy. Haw. And we see John Monica just in shock. He looks like he's gone crazy because he really was face proud. And I guess his face is all fucked up. Next, Bullock. That's a great coming attraction. Just donuts and french fries. This will not be next. Because like I've explained before, I have a curated collection. And, you know, I don't want every number of a series. If it's a fill-in issue. So next issue is focuses on Bullock. I kind of wish I could read it now. I could always read it on the internet. But it's art by Edward Barrero. Is that the guy's name? Edward Barreto. And that guy just bores the hell out of me. Even though it looks like this classic style, like almost like, it's like Garcia Lopez, Jose Luis Garcia Lopez, without any of the charm and greatness. It's just really boring. So you won't be reading that next. We're gonna skip to the next Kelley Jones drawn issue, and I believe that's 522. Wait, yes. And apparently Batman does find Black Mask in the next issue. So that's what you're gonna miss. I could care less how he captures Black Mask. It's just like any other Batman story. Fights a villain, has to figure out how to get him. 2 pages of letters, and this is the first reaction to the first Kelley Jones issue, number 515. And it is very mixed. A lot of these kids do not like the weird way Kelley Jones draws. I could see their point sometimes. But also, I think they're stupid. Because overall, I think it's amazing. It's just really appealing art. So there you have it, guys. Batman number 518, number 519, and the story of Black Spider. So I don't know what's coming up next. I can't wait to read them, though. And look at the gorgeous art by Kelley Jones. I should also mention inked by John Beatty, who does a great job. So I hope you guys liked tonight's video, and I hope to see you next time here at the herculespetix Academy of Comic Book Studies.